Yeah, the police are turning up. They formed a line. Oh, shit. Oh. What's up, everybody? It's the King Twiz coming at ya. And let me introduce you to the Change Architect. This is another game from Far Few Giants that brought you like the Night Fisherman, the Imagined Leviathan, the Outcast Lovers, and then of course the first one that I ever played, Mackinac. This is dealing with some serious subjects, so you gotta kind of take it for what it is. And we're gonna do this one little, I guess, sentence at a time, one choice at a time, because this is also choice-based. But it is gonna be dealing with some heavy, serious stuff. I was gonna say possibly, but they made it pretty clear that it's gonna be dealing with some serious stuff. So, just wanna forewarn you, this is the world that we live in. So, no reason to act like it's a frickin' fairy tale. An apartment above a London street. You are a protest coordinator. You are the crowd's eyes and ears. You monitor the news, the police, and the protesters from safety. Then you instruct individuals in nearby crowds using a secure messaging app. In the distance, several 100,000 people protest throughout the capital. Oh god, this is so weird that I'm recording this when literally... Okay, so usually I don't say like the specific day or like whatever when I'm recording this, because there is no telling when this video will actually go up. But I am recording this January 13th and it's 7:13 p.m. right now. Literally, the House reps just impeached the president. And then just last Wednesday was when the whole Capitol riot and that insurrection took place. So it's very weird that just after that all happened, the impeachment, the second impeachment just happened, and then now I'm playing this game. And I didn't even like really plan on playing this game. This was just like one of the next games in line for me to play. So in the distance, several 100,000 people protest throughout the Capitol. You are just inside Westminster, where the police are enforcing a no-go zone. In the High Court of Justice, at the center of it all, Baron Sugar is currently being handed a verdict. Despite crystal clear evidence of election fraud, everyone is sure his party will be found innocent. If so, King Charles will ask him to form a government. If so, you are gonna burn the fucking house down. Oh, this is all just there's too many parallels already, man. The medics, who is it, Addie? Also, I don't know why it's doing this like little chug with it. Cause I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming you're Addie over there. Are you the boy though? The boy from all the other ones that's been like the survivor? I don't know. The medics finished building the aid station outside. Jemima, nick of time. The crowd will be here any minute. Just seeing those 4 officers down the way figure it out and radio it in. They know we're coming now. Goddamn, I'm shaking, buzzing. It's real. Yeah, man, too real. This many people, they can't ignore us. Sugar will be gone this time tomorrow. Adia turns to observe you. And then we keep pushing. Demand complete reform. We get a fair election. We keep pushing. Demand complete reform. I'm assuming, oh yeah, I can also change the camera angles. I would imagine we need to demand complete reform. Addie smiles at you. A revolutionary. I spent a year sharing a very small room with a revolutionary. He came from the Ukraine. His side won, but it got him flagged as a troublemaker by the new security service anyway. They came for him, so we fled here. Sugar's supporters aren't going anywhere for a long time. Whatever comes next, they'd be on side for sure. Or there'll be no peace. You hear the crowd draw near. Anyway, they're here. You clear your throat, shrugging off Addie's challenge. Oh god. Approaching, hi, what's up? Messages from the nearby crowd outside begin to appear on the laptop screen. You type a greeting. Red 5, standing by. Okay, I'm in contact. Haha, I get it. There's counter protesters. Just came out of building on the far side of the road. Already? What the hell? I wonder if this video right here is making it chug, because this should not make it chug. And honestly, this shouldn't even make it chug either. How many? 20 or so. Fuck. What do you think we should do? Either tell our people to let them be or run them off. There aren't many, but they might cause trouble. Run the counter protesters off, leave them alone. Well, I mean, everybody protesting is, I would assume that it's a legit thing if it's a peaceful protest. So if people are protesting against your protest, that's not exactly wrong. I mean, it sucks, right? But I would assume leave them alone. What's happening, Addy? They're just milling around, jeering. Some of our people up front holding the others back, so there's no retaliation. Some of the plainer ones have drifted into the crowd. You begin hearing small smashes punctuate the crowd's passive hum. Ah, they're provocateurs. What? They started throwing bottles and bricks from inside the crowd. Wait, what? I'll see what I can do, god damn it. Fuck, I didn't even read that last line. I get it. Oh shit, racist. Stay cool. Alright, leave them be, don't escalate. Got it. They're looking for trouble. Best to not engage. And they didn't really like that. Stop anyone throwing shit. Y'all heard, shut it down. We got some people in the aid tent with injuries from glass, I think. Here come the cavalry. We got played. What? Cavalry? Yeah, the police are turning up. En masse, it looks like. They formed a line. Oh shit. Oh. Shit, there's children in that crowd. Counter protesters are bad enough. Can we de-escalate? Hold on, computer. May says they've seen tanks in Piccadilly. Getting cray. Police are advancing, batons up. They're heading for the aid station. Oh Christ, they're gonna tear it apart. Can they really do that? A-cab, let's fuck them up. Difficult to say, but they're definitely headed for the medics. They mean business. Oh my god. Why would you get away from that? I'm trying to fucking read this. We better keep them off the medics, right? If things escalate, we got no water, no bandages, etc. If we charge them, it's exactly the optics they want. Of course, your hands tremble. Police are headed for the first aid tent. They're gonna tear it apart. Shit, is it worth the risk? Decide! Defend the aid station, retreat, let them take it. No, we gotta defend the shit. Ah, fuck it. Stop them. Protect the aid station. The crowd outside roars forward to meet the advancing police. Sounds of a clash soon follow. Well, it's done the trick. Is it bad? No, they're just defending themselves, slowly backing up. A man just took a riot shield off one of the riot police. Pretty funny. Okay, they're in retreat. The crowd's emboldened though. Giving chase. Oh, fuck. Okay, stop them, protect the aid station. Okay, pull back now. I told the crowd to let them go. Ones up the front haven't got the message. They're fucking still charging them. Come on, cut it out. Let them run away. Whoa, shit. I can see on the TV. Yeah, they've taken an officer down. This is bad. You hear a deep metallic rumble approaching in the distance. No, man. That's the tanks. That's the fucking tanks. What's that sound? I told yous. Large vehicle of some sort. Can't see them yet. It's tanks. They brought the military in. Someone in the chat seems to think it's the military. Has anyone got eyes on the vehicles? What are they? Possibly. Military or just heavy police ordnance. It's bad news either way. Tanks, Jesus. Fuck, I didn't sign up for this shit. You quickly check other channels. Nothing is broadcasting. Hold on. I want to see the TV. Come on. You're fucking slugging it. That's why it's slugging. Oh god. There's nothing here, nothing at all. Even on the satellite connection? No broadcast on any of the UK news channels. Jemima, yeah? The tanks are outside. And those counter protesters from earlier who disappeared into the crowd, they just came forward and crossed the police line. They just let them through? Yeah, this is insane, Addy. This area is no good. I'll reroute the crowd back the other way. Addy turns his head to look back towards the road. Fuck, we're kettled. What? While we're watching the tanks roll up, they drove a line through the march way back there. Everyone on this road is blocked in. Shit, I'm sorry, Jem. I took my eye off the ball. So we're surrounded. No alleys to escape through. Addy takes a moment. Not that I can see. Not without smashing up the shop fronts and trying to figure a way through the buildings. What should we do, man? And we don't have the ground floor access on this side of the building. They can't get through here. Could march on, call the military's bluff, or charge backwards, hopefully break through the police and get away. Oh man. Shit, they can't just sit there like ducks. We have to move now. Fuck. Are you gonna put this on me, man? Forward or back? March ahead to the tanks or charge the police at the rear? Oh my god. I feel like anyway, there's no way of knowing. There's no way of knowing. I could freaking try to call the military's bluff and think that they're not gonna actually use. I'm assuming they could actually, the machine guns on the tanks, I don't know. I could try to call their bluff because that seems a bit excessive for freaking rioters. But then trying to turn around and charge the police at the rear, I feel like that will actually incite the violence, and then they'll open up to using their batons and their shields and just freaking start bashing. So I'm thinking move forward towards the tanks. Are they really gonna open fire on the fucking oh my god, this is either gonna go really like good for us or it's gonna be very, very bad and possibly people are gonna die. But I feel like the police is gonna just use the batons and use force. We're going forward, dude. We stay calm. Give them no reason to act up again. March on. They're posturing. Don't engage them. Just show them we're not scared. You give your collaborators a moment to spread the message in the crowd and get things moving again. On it. What's that? I suppose. Oh god. The crowd peacefully advances. Jemima, I'm not sure about this. I can see tanks commanders talking. They look nervous. We keep things calm. They should. We keep things calm. They should. Well, tactically, if they actually wanted to use those tanks, they'd have to keep the crowd at range. Oh my god. The world goes dark. The explosion rings in your ears. You slowly pick yourself off the ground, surrounded by shards of glass. Addie! Yeah, here. Oh my fucking god. Addie stirs, covered in cuts. Shot. They fucking opened fire, dude. They shot. They shot the tank. They fired. Who did? Help Addie up by the window, get behind the desk. Are you serious, dude? If I go help Addie, you're telling me that I'm gonna die, or Jemima's gonna die, but if I get behind the desk, then maybe just Addie dies? No, we're gonna help Addie out. As you approach the window, you see that the road outside is thick with dust. It's difficult to see. Addie is shaking. You take him by the arm and help him up. Thank you. You try to take him to the shelter behind the desk. No, we have to get away from the window. I'm fine. You take cover behind the desk. What the fuck do we do now? Addie sputters at the dust from the outside. We could try to tell people to get into the buildings. Shit, hold on. Fuck, that won't be fast. The fuck? Please tell my parents I love them. If I don't make it out, get us out. Please. I'm so scared. They aren't going to fire those things near their own, right? I can't believe they did it. So what if we charge the tanks, or at least charge the police in front of the tanks? Render them useless? I suppose, but there's a lot of people out there. They could just fire past the front line. Shit, we should be out there. Break into buildings, rush the police and tanks. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we're gonna rush the police and the tanks. There's no other option. Now or never. We have to get close to the tanks and the soldiers / police. They won't fire on their own. The closer you are, the safer. Let them arrest you. Get out alive. Okay. Fuck, alright. I can't believe they fired. Are you talking, did they just fire again, or it's done? The crowd roars forward a final time. Addie nods, deep in thought. He pulls out his phone. Addie, are you okay? Addie thinks for a second. This is interrupted by tank fire and gunshots. Oh, then is interrupted. Oh my god. Mobile internet is down. What the fuck is happening out there? You check your phone, it's completely disconnected. No signal. Are you getting messages on the laptop? I had the satellite connection, so the laptop's still connected. Swarm them! Are people getting these? You pause for a moment, waiting for a response. Another tank round bursts outside. Error, message could not be delivered to 26 recipients. Oh my god, the tank's engine screamed, now directly below. Then we're no use anymore. What's going on? Repelled the crowd back, everyone's still in the street. The police line's passing directly outside just below us. Fuck, it's my fault. Hold on, there's no bodies. Nobody's been hit. There's some people been hit, the medics have bandaged them. But I can't see anyone dead. The gunshots and tank fire. Blanks? Maybe. There's holes in the tarmac though. I think they fired the tanks at empty road on purpose. There's barely any blood. Has it all been for show? Maybe so far. Addie, it's over. Let's go home. There's nothing we can do now. Addie turns to you, shuddering with adrenaline. I'm gonna climb down behind them. And do what? It isn't worth getting killed. I kind of want to ask the question, like, and do what? But I guess we could assume what he would do. In a way, it isn't worth getting killed. Fuck! And do what? What could you possibly do that gets the people out of there? Nothing, I suppose, not directly. But these guys are taking orders. If we can reach the higher ups, look, we won't get another chance to turn people against them like this again. We can really nail them right now. We just have to expose them. The satellite internet connection, yes. Sporadic gunshots and cannon fire continue in the background. You want to film yourself standing up to them. I want you to film me standing up to them. You know the satellite link only works on the laptop, right? We'd have to use the laptop webcam. You consider for a moment. Explain it to me. They're not going to murder us, especially not you, while they're being broadcast. We'll start live streaming. I'll explain what's just happened. Then we climb down and challenge the line from behind, still rolling. People will see them firing on the crowd. People will see how they respond to us, whether with violence or intimidation. People will feel like they're in it, right here. His adrenaline wanes. I'm pretty sure they won't kill us. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. And unlike you, I don't get to walk away ever, no matter what I do. Fighting shitheads like this will always be a part of my life. Sugar's people won't be happy until me and everyone like me are all in the ground. Oh, that's fucking horrible. And I can't walk away because we put those people down there. This could be huge, Jem, but we gotta do it now. He waits a moment. What do you say? I'm leaving, live to fight another day. I'll film from the window, get the whole thing. Fuck it, let's go big, I'm down there with you. All the way, I'd never stop you anyway. Addie smiles and embraces you. Okay, let's do it. You pull up social media on the laptop, tag the movement's main account, and start streaming the webcam. Oh, you pick up the laptop and awkwardly point it at Addie, who removes the bit of tape over the camera. Good catch. He clears his throat and begins. I'm in Westminster. The military have just fired tank rounds into the crowd of peaceful protesters. They began by infiltrating the crowd with officers who started rioting to justify force against us. In response, police needlessly charged the first aid tent. When we defended, this again justified escalation to them. They blocked off the crowd's exit and rolled in tanks up ahead of us. When we responded by marching peacefully onwards, they got nervous, cut off the TV networks and mobile signal, then opened fire with the tanks. The crowd tried to save themselves by approaching the tanks, but the army and the police forced them back into the range of gunfire. See for yourselves. You move to the window and pan the camera across the carnage. Addie then climbs out onto the window ledge. Nimbly, he shuffles down an old metal drain pipe, then drops himself to street level. You drop the laptop down to him as gently as possible, then follow. You approach the line from behind. He opens his arm wide to show the enemy he's no threat. They notice you, and several turn their weapons to Addie, clearly terrified. Oh, that's the fucking... Oh, I'm not even gonna be able to fucking see anything besides this. You fired tanks at a peaceful march. This country will never forgive you for what you did here today. Back down. The world is watching. A tank's turret begins to spin towards him and lines up. From your position just behind him, the barrel is pointed right at the camera. They pause for a moment. You move in front of Addie now, recording the masked faces of the authorities. They can see comments popping up on screen. They yell at you to put down the laptop. A few officers lay down their weapons. A soldier removes his riot helmet to vomit? Why? You point the camera back at Addie, tears on his face, terrified yet defiant. An officer grabs you from behind, and you are arrested. Addie's defiance goes worldwide. There are riots in over 70 countries, decrying the treatment of migrants and failure of democracy in the UK. The footage forces the viewer to stare down those obsidian dark barrels themselves that feel an iota of what it was like to be there. This is freaking intense, man. It's a call to action. The UK erupts. King Charles, the House of Lords, and the government opposition step in to rewrite the UK Constitution. Baron Sugar loses the next election by a nail-bitingly small margin. A movement is galvanized. Would you like to save your decisions from the Change Architect? This will affect the story in other games in the Sacrifice series and replace any previous save file. Yeah, I'll save the game. These are my decisions and I'm committing to it. Oh God, man. I am not gonna lie, that was eerily close to just current shit that's happening over here in the United States right now. It's fucking weird that Baron Sugar guy, like, kind of reminds me of Trump. I mean, Trump actually held office for a term, but there's just too many similarities with like this story right here with what's happening in the US. And it's weird. If this was in the US, then I would be like, oh my God, this is just so fucking weird that this is a game. But this is the UK, but there's just a lot of striking similarities between what is happening in this political climate over here in America right now. This is a fucking heavy game. Like I said, this was gonna be dealing with some heavy subjects, and there's still plenty more to come. A part of The Sacrifices, the game series The Sacrifices from Far Few Giants. So I look forward to more. You saw that my decisions were saved, so anything that comes in any future games that's a part of the Sacrifices series, my decisions have been saved, and I am ready to move forward with what I decided to do. But I'm gonna end the video right here, so if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you. Peace.